Hello, writers. My name is Tennyson E. Stead. I'm a working screenwriter and a working script doctor, and welcome to the Right Stuff. One of the big questions that every writer, especially young writers, love to ask is, how do you know which idea is the right one to develop? Okay. This is going to be a little bit of a challenging concept for anybody who hasn't worked in the collaborative arts. Okay? In show business, anybody who has developed their craft, whether you're a writer, whether you're an actor, whether you're a director, an editor, a designer, a cinematographer, anybody who has developed a creative skill of any kind, started developing that creative skill because they had certain ideas they wanted to express. The thing about expressing creative ideas is that having ideas, coming up with ideas, is just a muscle. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Okay? Which means if you have things that you want to express, and you get good at acting expressing them, or you get good at writing expressing them, or you get good at cinematography expressing them, you practice expressing them, you have more ideas than you had before when you're done. You never have less ideas. You always have more. The only people who wind up not having ideas are people who frankly aren't doing the work. If you're waiting to find the right circumstances to write or act or whatever, then you're only going to have so many ideas because you're not building the idea muscle. But if you're writing one thing and then you're writing the next thing and you're writing the next thing and you're just getting through it, then you've got more ideas than you know what to do with. You've thrown away more ideas than you are ever going to express. Which means you can't sell an idea in Hollywood. Nobody who's serious about success in Hollywood needs ideas. The only way to sell yourself as an idea person is to find people who don't do the work and sell them. You can't sell actors and directors on an amazing idea because they have too many amazing ideas of their own that they would like to work on to even have the conversation in all likelihood. Now, they may have the conversation because you're enthusiastic about it and they care about you. Okay? And that's kind of where this conversation is going. So the first thing to understand is that ideas fundamentally, in and of themselves, they have no value in Hollywood. The street is littered with them. But an idea is a tool. So the question is, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to achieve? And what is the best tool for that job? What are you trying to accomplish in your career as a writer? What do you want to do in the film industry? The idea that's going to best serve your interests is the idea that provides you with the most resources to achieve that goal. So if you want to work with independent filmmakers and increase your chances of getting something made, it's smart to write something less expensive, right? If there's a specific actor that you know that you're building a relationship with and you want to write something for them to perform, obviously you need an idea that accommodates them as an actor. Is the goal just to finish something? Is the goal just to get writing? Because if that's the case, the most valuable idea you have is the idea that makes you feel the most motivated. It's the idea that you have the easiest time working on. Okay? If an idea motivates you, if an idea empowers you, then that idea has value to the extent that it empowers you to do things. The value of that idea is tied up in the work that idea inspires you to actually do. Don't put too much thought into what the market is calling for. Because right now, all the people who are, demanding that perfect, slotted, marketable project are trying to save their own careers. Nobody's just pushing projects into production right now. Everybody's just trying to make their own job a little bit easier. And it's only by the tiniest of degrees that they have the ability to do so. So if you're tailoring your writing or your project development to the supposed needs of this or that thing that you heard, or this or that executive, or whatever the case may be, the likelihood that that person is going to turn around and say, you did the thing that I asked, now here's a production, it's shamefully small. And if you want to know the truth, I think it's pretty irresponsible for those people to be running around saying, well, this is what the market needs, and that's what the market needs. No, that's what is going to make you feel more comfortable right now. Don't pay any attention to that. The film industry does not need ideas. The film industry needs leadership. The film industry needs people to take charge of other people's well-being and the well-being of the production. And to the extent that an idea motivates you to put that production together and pull together all the things that your film or television show or whatever it is that you happen to be making needs in order to succeed, the extent to which your idea motivates you to take responsibility for your audience and build that audience, that's the value of the idea. So it's the idea that empowers you to do the thing that you're actually trying to do with your production that you should focus on. Focus on what you're trying to achieve. Focus on what you want from your career, and focus on the ideas that are going to empower that outcome. Thank you very much for showing up. This has been The Right Stuff. My name is Tennyson E. Stead. If you like what you're seeing, please be sure to like the video. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. I look forward to learning with you.